Human Services at National University. I am joined today by Dr. Gloria McNeil, Dean of the School of Health and Human Services, Dr. Richard Gerton, at the end, Director of the Pre-Licensure Program at Rancho Bernardo campus, Professor Jenna Scarafoni, Professor Melanie Daniels, Professor Nicole Sibilizade, we also have with us some of our other faculty. We have with us Professor Roya Zaktasha. It's all over. And we have with us Dr. Chung Chen. We also have Dr. Cindy Shez with us. And Director Wendell Miller. Today would not be possible without our incredible nursing support staff. Our director in the back, Gwendolyn Smith, Miss Gwendolyn Smith. Mr. Kyle Wolfson. Mr. Brandon Harrison. Miss Gloria Mercer. Mr. Ron Cunanan. Miss Carly Hopkins, and Dr. Paul Thomas. On behalf of the National University, I'd like to welcome each of you to our 2015 Cohort 37 and 38 White Coat Ceremony. It is with great pleasure that I say to all of you that have supported our students, now our graduates, as they move ahead and become registered nurses and become alumni of our university. We want to thank all of you for all you've done while you've been in school, and we want to make sure we see you in the future. Soon we will acknowledge the cohort of 37 and 38 and rejoice in your achievement. But I would be remiss if I did not, at the very least, extend my thanks to those who made this day possible. To the Spirit, I hope you will join me in showing appreciation to the family members and friends of today's graduates. And we recognize you must stand. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Professor Jenna Scarafoni. Has been an RN for 24 years, with the last 20 years as a certified pediatric nurse practitioner. She earned her BSN and Masters of Nursing and Pediatric Nurse Practitioner degrees at UCLA. Professor Scarafoni has spent the last 24 years working in a variety of healthcare settings as an RN and CPNP, certified nurse practitioner, pediatric, including inpatient pediatrics, San Diego Public Health Department, school health, research at Rady, Children's Hospital, Naval Medical Center in outpatient pediatrics, newborn nursery, training residents in the pediatric residency program, UCSD, that's University of California, San Diego, newborn nursery, and undergraduate nursing education. Professor Scarafoni has been full-time faculty at National University for the last 10 years and the lead for pediatrics for 8 years. She teaches both pediatric theory and clinical, as well as leadership clinical. She also serves as a faculty advisor for the National University Student Nurses Association. Clearly, today's guest speaker is someone who shares National University's core values of lifelong learning and commitment to the community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Jenna Scarafoni.
I am Jenna Scarafoni, and I'm so honored you, the students, asked me to speak tonight at your very important White Coat ceremony, and to be a part of this greatest day of your life. This is a privilege to be here, and I'm deeply honored to select you to speak. Thank you. Notice I said Jenna Scarafoni and not Professor Scarafoni, because now we are truly colleagues and peers, right? We are no longer in a professor-student relationship. We sit before me now as nursing student graduates of nursing school, and I'm very proud of you. And soon, what letters will you have behind your name? RN, that's right. And so you and I are equal, and I am Jenna, no longer professor. So I want to say, wow, you made it. We oriented you as novices, and you graduated as skilled beginners, and I know it was an interesting journey, to say the least. And I want to say welcome to all the parents, spouses, friends, family, and children who are here to help you commemorate your success today. I know that much like lecture, you're going to tune me out in 3 to 5 minutes, so I'm not talking long. Yes, family and friends, I know I would start to talk, and all they would hear is wah, 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 wah. So, and it's back to Facebook and Instagram and everything else, so I'm not going to speak long. First, I always like to look and see who's sitting where. Is everyone still sitting with what we call in nursing school their nursing school spouse or BFF? Yeah, everyone's all lined up. Family and friends, you probably witnessed firsthand that in nursing school incredibly important relationships are formed, and it is these relationships that helped you through, correct? Is this new BFF that you met that became your rock, your source of comfort and strength, who really understood you when you had a tough day at clinical, when you did poorly on a test, and how you felt after very limited sleep. And this is also this first person you called or texted when you started your first IV, got in your first Foley, right? And who you wanted to tell when at the end of a long day a patient had said, "Gee, thank you, you made my day so much better." And in that moment you knew, yes, you're already crying. I'm going to be a great nurse. These relationships that started in nursing school are going to last you a lifetime. Mine have. You guys also tend to sit in the same place, huh? It's always the same. It's just like lecture, like the front row, the middle, the back. We call that in nursing school, I believe, the position of comfort. So I'd like to speak a little bit about the two cohorts tonight, 37 and 38. And I think the quality that I feel summarizes you best is caring.
Thank you.
Experts in caring, not just for your patients, but for each other. And caring is invisible, but you know when you've experienced it. It's essential for our growth and well-being and survival. And you've been unique in your support for each other throughout this program. In nursing school, we talked about growth and development, and we talked about cooperation versus competition. And your group, I feel, really embodies cooperation. You helped each other when someone got behind with struggles, and that caring is a choice, and you made that choice. And it recognizes the connectedness of all things, and especially each other. And please don't ever stop caring, because this is the art of nursing. I want to talk to you about another incredibly important quality paramount in nursing, and this is integrity, and what it means to do the right thing. Integrity is defined as being honest and having strong moral principles. We talked about the concept of integrity in pediatrics in lecture. Well, I did. I shared with you very personal stories about the mistakes I made as a nurse when I worked also as a seasoned nurse, and in some cases, the mistakes I made as a nurse practitioner. Mistakes I made that nobody else witnessed that could have gone unreported had I chosen to go that path. But I didn't. I explained to you that when I realized I had made mistakes and met errors, how important it is to always do the right thing, to be transparent and come clean, to always tell the truth immediately to the charge nurse and to your supervisors, and eventually to the family, just like I did. This is what it means to have integrity. So, new nurses, who will you be behind closed doors when nobody's looking? Who will you be when working alone at nights, caring for the patients who don't have a voice? The elderly, small children, the weak? What kind of nurse will you be when nobody is watching you and you're handling the narcotics late at night? Who will you be? I know who you'll be. You'll be great and you'll have integrity. Albert Einstein said, "Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters." Let me be clear to tell you, ladies, gentlemen, and colleagues, as nurses for your entire career, you will be entrusted with what Albert Einstein said, very important matters. So it's been a long journey to today. Soon you'll be working as registered nurses, and you don't believe this now, but you will look back at nursing school and think how easy it is compared to your first year of nursing. We talked about this in class too, being a new RN. And so I'd like to elaborate on this for just a minute before I close. I really want to speak to the family and friends here and ask, please don't stop supporting your loved one now that they've graduated. I need to be the first to tell you that they need your support more than ever now as they transition into the role of new nurse. Please don't be surprised or alarmed if your loved one, aka the new nurse, comes home from work deeply upset, thrilled, overwhelmed, overjoyed, or terrified. This is all normal and part of the process into becoming a new nurse. Being a new nurse is like nothing else. You will experience tremendous highs and tremendous lows beyond what you ever thought humanly possible. And every single moment will be worth it. And so family and friends, please be patient and support your loved one as they navigate the sea of the first year as an RN. And lastly, like I always said in class, you can always call me, okay? I'll support you. When you feel any of these, upset, thrilled, overwhelmed, or terrified, just pick up the phone and I'll listen. So in closing, I want to say congratulations. You've earned every minute of this glorious ceremony, and I'm immensely happy for and proud of you. And I can't wait to see you on the floors and in it, all right, with students. All right, thank you very much for allowing me to share this wonderful night.
Thank you, Professor Scarafoni. I'd like to also mention that Dr. Cindy Parkman is over to the left. She is also joining us tonight, one of our professors. At this time, I would like to ask our student speaker, Mr. Justin Cantley.